All right, what is going on YouTube? It's Ben Chafee with Highstrike here. Today I want to talk about some of the biggest psychological mistakes we see with traders heading into 2022. I do have our CEO, founder, Ben Zogby right behind me working on the app. So just ignore him for today, but I'm sure he'll be bringing some value to this channel going forward. But biggest thing I think I want to talk about today with you all is going to be lack of confidence that we see with beginner traders. Whether that be you're very inexperienced, or you don't have an education, or you're just taking trades and you have no clue why. For me, in my mind, that stems from lack of confidence. When there is no rhyme or reason to confidence, a lot of times people perceive that as arrogance. An arrogant trader will lose over and over. A confident trader has faith in their plan, they're well prepared, and they execute well. One way I really built confidence in my trading skill was actually journaling my trades and understanding why I took them. For me personally, I always look for a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio when I enter my trades. If I see something that does not meet that risk-reward ratio, I'm not going to be confident. I can either create that false confidence we talked about, kind of arrogance going into that trade. Arrogance won't make me any money. Actual confidence in my plan, I can execute as well as I want from there. We have to see how the market reacts. But having a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio for me is what gives me that confidence going into a trade that I can set my stop loss risking, let's say $100, and I'm trying to make 200. If I do lose the $100, that's okay. That is something you have to be willing to accept as a trader. But going into that trade, I am confident in my trade. And that's why I'm able to teach this skill to other people, because I have had the results in my past and currently to be able to actually confidently teach this skill to new traders. So let's talk about a few ways how you can actually build up your confidence. To me, trading was kind of like anything else, like going to the gym, working on my public speaking, or even my math homework when I was in engineering school. I only gained more confidence by actually putting in the hours to do something. I didn't walk into my first day of thermodynamics when I was getting my mechanical engineering degree and immediately be confident I was going to do well on that first test. I needed to put in hours to prepare myself, and so I could show up on test day and be confident. I try to think of every single trading period in the same exact way. If I prepared well the night before, which is my personal favorite way to prepare, doing my analysis starting in the 4-hour time frame, really working all the way down to the 15-minute a lot of the times, I can then consider myself well prepared, which allows for me to once again be confident in my plan heading into the next trading day. If you're trying to just kind of wing it, you have no plan that you can actually, first of all, tell yourself that you are ready to take on a trade. Or if you were trying to teach that to somebody else, how could you have that confidence to tell them, this is why I traded well, or this is why I took this trade? If you don't put in those hours to prepare yourself for it, you cannot expect yourself to be able to control your emotions going into that trading period. A second huge thing I see from at least from a psychological standpoint with a lot of new traders is going to be lack of patience. That is something that I believe you can control as an individual. It is going to take some time. I think every trader comes in, if they make that first $100 in one day, they get really, really excited to keep pushing and pushing and try to trade every single day. You have to understand, some of our larger traders in our group, we typically tell them 80% of your profits will come from only 20% of your trades. The reason for that is you might take several trades throughout the month, some small wins, small losses, but when you are patient and wait for that one really, really nice trade, when you let some winners run, that's actually where 80% of your profits are going to come from. Only 1 in every 5 trades is typically what we see. As I said, 20% of your trades. Just having that patience to wait for an opportunity you really, really love, creating a plan around that opportunity and executing it well, is how we see some of the biggest wins from our group and all of our traders in our community. Again, with working on patience, I do think recording your trades, physically writing down why you took a play or why you didn't, or maybe some days you overtraded, reflect upon why you overtraded. Probably is a lack of patience. You want to make money faster. You're trying to match other traders you see around you. Just understand, every successful trader did not start out doing well. Every single one of us had a big loss that we wish we never let happen. But the only way we learn from it is actually journaling those trades, reflecting on it, and understanding, okay, I think next time I wouldn't have taken this play if I was a little bit more patient. If I had a bit more experience, if I was a bit more confident in my plan, I would have never taken that trade had I actually gone through this mental checklist before jumping in that trade. So putting together a mental checklist for yourself is huge, because I think that does instill discipline and patience into you as a trader. And those are two of the most important things that I have had success with when I actually do have winning trades is typically when I sit on my hands, wait for a good opportunity, and have the discipline to not jump into a trade if I don't have a very good reason to and I don't have a confirmed 2-to-1 risk ratio that we talked about in the beginning of the video. So to wrap things up here, guys, my 2 biggest things I try to teach are, new traders when coming in. We talk about controlling our emotions a lot. I think it stems from 2 things if you aren't controlling your emotions. Either lack of confidence because you are not well prepared, maybe you have not educated yourself. That's why we offer a course. We try to educate people so they can formulate plans and be confident in themselves. And the second thing I see is lack of patience. You're trying to do too much, too fast. You might need to sit on your hands for a little while and just wait for that one opportunity you really like, execute it well, and maybe sit on your hands for a few days until you see a really good opportunity once again. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and Twitter. We'll put our tags right here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.